You're spinning like a cash machine. Smile, show your golden teeth. That's how you cover up your cavities. You're not fooling us all. Someone tell me something. Shut up and take my money. I've got pockets full of gold. Though I don't know nothing. Stop acting funny. Acting greedy. People hungry.
Switch, left, right. I don't know. Please don't be amazing. Shit.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball.
It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between Huntsville and New York. Now to the plate, Victor Reyes. And we are set for baseball.
What's going on, guys? Gomes here. Back again on another MLB The Show 21 Diamond Dynasty video. Nice saying that. Today, I want to talk to you guys. Plan G. Grind. MLB 21 is, well, now just days away. And frankly, I'm more excited for this game than when Jurassic World was announced. Let's hope this game doesn't disappoint me like Jurassic World. Going over everything you need to know as far as building a great team day one, how to get great avid players, how to get tons of packs, subs, XP, everything you need to know whether you're, again, a seasoned vet like myself, or something trying out the game for the first time, maybe on Xbox. As always, leave a like down below if you guys do enjoy these videos. Subscribe if you're brand new. I'm going to do a lot of gameplays, a lot of tips, a lot of pack openings, a lot of news. Again, if it's MLB The Show 21 related, there's a bad chance it's on this channel. So, the first thing we're going to talk about is the pre-order packs. Quick rundown, if you haven't seen the pre-order the game yet, this is what you can expect. The Digital Deluxe Edition is by far the beefiest in terms of, I guess, not really value, but shit that you get, that's what you can expect. The most substantial amount, whether or not it's going to be fantastic. You're going to get 25K stubs, 10 the show packs, 5 gold choice packs, 2 diamond choice packs, those being 2 of the 10 42 series cards, Ken Griffey Jr., Billy Mays, Jackie Robinson, those guys, and so forth. And you kind of get the gist of it, even if you just pre-order the game on Next Gen, that's 5K stubs and 10 packs. And even if you get the last gen version, if you pre-order that, you still get 5K stubs. Why not at that point? Just pre-order the bitch like 5 minutes before it actually comes out, and you're still going to get credit for it. What I think is the best go is going to be the Jackie Robinson edition, the MVP edition. You hold dual entitlements, so if you have a PlayStation 4 or Xbox One right now, and if you plan to upgrade at some point during the year, you're automatically going to be entitled to that next generation copy. You're going to get a download code, and you also get 2 gold choice packs, a diamond choice pack, 10K stubs. I think this is the best way to go, and you can always put a little bit more money in if that's your prerogative. Now, there's no stats on these bad boys yet, the pre-ordered diamonds I'm referring to, but I would say the ones you should plan on maybe taking would be Frank Thomas, Hank Aaron, Ken Jr., and Pedro Martinez. Frank Thomas is always a fantastic offensive first baseman with defensive liability, but doesn't really matter if you're new to the game. First base defensive ratings, just throw that shit out the window. Basically, Ken Griffey Jr.'s got a great swing. I tried out Hank Aaron throughout the generics on MLB The Show 20, and Pedro Martinez has great stuff. His pronouns should be otherworldly, so going to equate to really small PCIs at launch. Now, my obligatory statement here regarding packs. I do not suggest that you do it. It is not a wise decision by any means. Yes, cards are going to go for more initially at the launch of a game. However, I think you would be better served to hold on to those stubs, complete collections, do stuff with them, other than throw them down a pixelated toilet that is the pack market. That being said, I'm probably going to open packs night one. You know, my compulsions may take over, may get the best of me, and if that happens to you, no big deal. Typically, what I recommend is kind of stick with these regular packs. They're going to have a headliner almost certainly out day one. However, I usually think you should stick to the regular ones. You can pull that headliner out of the regular packs anyway, and just usually the best value because bronze, silver, gold, those cards all go for a lot. You're going to get more cards. This is definitely the way to go. You might ask, what should I do? I pulled Mike Trout day one. How should I go about that, Mr. Gomer Simpson? Here's what I would tell you. Mike Trout, if you look historically, we can't really see it on the marketplace here, of course, but the top diamonds, specifically Trout, because a bit of an anomaly this year. They went higher with the live series diamonds, but usually Trout is like 3 points above everybody else, so he's significantly more expensive than any other card. You're always going to want to keep Mike Trout. What happens is he eventually goes up in price a week, 2 weeks later, to the point where in the last couple years we've seen him get up to 300, 400, 500,000. Night one, he's usually sitting pretty comfortably at about 150 to 200,000 in that range. So you pull Trout, keep him, and maybe go towards collections if you spend some money or if you're looking good, pull some other good cards. And the other top diamonds, probably keep them as well. I think you can tell about everything else though. 85 overall diamond, get that shit out of here. It's gonna go for 40,000 for no reason. There's no reason to hold on to that. So, like I said, top diamonds, keep those out of the collections if that is what you're going for early on. Maybe that's not. But still, I think keep Trout because that's going to really make things easier on you. Exchanges, I talked about those bronze, those silver cards that you were going to get in those show packs, your pre-orders, or if you pull them yourself. Exchanges are always money. At the beginning of the year, probably make a full video on this once the game actually drops. Look especially at all three of these because there's going to be a roster update probably in 2-3 weeks, probably more so 2 within launch because the season's already a couple weeks almost underway. So, you know, people are going to speculate with that. Gold players that might be on the fringe. Maybe a Byron Buxton. If he starts at an 84, he's going to be a surefire diamond with the start he's had. So definitely something to look at as well. I do want to talk about collections. If that is what your plan is early on, if you're spending money on the game or you're just not sleeping, whatever the case may be, don't feel bad about the loss of stubs would account for deflation in the market. As I said, a lot of cards like the 85 overall diamonds, they're naturally going to be going down in price. So you might have a Chapman that goes for 40K night one, then a week and a half he's down to 25K. Somewhere in that region, don't feel bad about that though, because all the XP that you're going to accumulate is more than going to make up for that if you get a jump on XP, because there's always certain things such as the diamond equipment packs that are going to show up that go for tons, especially with the new ball player feature this year. I expect the equipment market to be even larger, so if you can get such as the diamond equipment packs that are going to show up that go for tons, especially with the new ball player feature this year, I expect the equipment market to be even larger, so if you can get to one of those, trying to find exactly where it is, a little bit down the road, but you do earn a shit ton of XP for doing the collection, so don't let that deflation deter you on going ahead and going after the collections. I do want to talk about the significant increase of player base this year. The game's going to be available on Xbox Game Pass starting 4/20. Now, is there going to be enough people that aren't inebriated due to other events going on 4/20 to actually hop on the game? We'll see. Maybe that's not their number one priority. But what I think what's going to happen with the market, going to show off a tweet here from Scuffy McGee, great guy in the community, does Twitch, does YouTube as well. Beautiful graphic designer. Go ahead and give him a follow. He shared this tweet where looks to be all but confirmed that the marketplace is going to be shared across all markets, that being last generation consoles, the new generation consoles, PlayStation, and Xbox. And it's going to be an amalgamation of all four of them into one community marketplace. So what do I think is going to happen with the market? I think it's going to kind of stay the same. Yes, we have a lot more players getting cards, so that's more supply. At the same time, we're going to have more demand as well. So 1,000 more players, just for an example. There might also be 1,000 more players that would get this card, but would also want to sell this card. So the market's going to move a lot faster. I think that's going to be the biggest change. I don't
Great pitch for route number 1. Miguel Rojas checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Now here it comes.
Aware of how this works. It's going to be essentially the same as it was last year from what we've seen thus far. You have a bunch of different rewards, whether it be packs, stuffs, loot, and players. A gold choice pack right here, but you're also going to get some pretty damn good players. Todd Helton, the Roy Oswald, Schneider came out at the beginning last year, and how you earn them is, again, through playing the game. This year it's going to work on an XP basis, now the program stars that we've seen in the past, so it's one less currency you have to focus on. And there's going to be Conquest, which is kind of essentially this a board game-esque game mode that you are available to play. Showdown, moments, missions, everything going to be pretty easy. Collections alongside with that. That's how you earn progress, and I think this is by far the best thing to grind. Because the packs for one, which as I mentioned earlier have increased values, since cards are going for more, and really good diamond players that are sure to start on your team. I did want to talk about the XP reward path. It's not confirmed to be back in its same way. We're assuming it is, but I've talked to some friends that think otherwise. The XP reward path is, again, something you're going to want to grind out, but there's not necessarily much that you can do in the way of specifically grinding for this, because, again, you earn XP through playing franchise, through playing Road to the Show, Diamond Dynasty. No matter where you play, you're going to earn XP. There's going to be certain things that are going to garner you more XP, and I'll make a video talking about the best ways to earn it. That's going to be something to look forward to, but the XP reward path is kind of, play and redeem as you go. And finally, ball player. I want to mention that it's essentially replacing the Diamond Dynasty Creative Player of old and connecting your Road to the Show player in with Diamond Dynasty. Cross progression, you can, upgrade your player Road to the Show. It's going to translate to Diamond Dynasty. You can always expect there's going to be moments and missions, which has already been confirmed within the feature premieres. These are also great for XP, so a little beforehand tip for my XP video of something to do, and it is going to gain you points in order to get progression for your ball player, which usually at the beginning of the year is quite good. There should be a spot, whether it be catcher. Catcher is usually a slow position, not too quick CBC. Great options there, so that might be a bit of a suggestion for you. You can make him a switch hitter. You can choose whatever your favorite swing is. So your cap within the first couple months is usually always a surefire bet. But I think that's going to do it for this one.
Victor Reyes.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on to get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to let, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Ready now, Tommy Edman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty.
Oh my God.
On that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I have a good eye. It's just I'm anxious to hit. I need to relax. Relax. Oh shit.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Yeah.
Another 2-2 offering.
No.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. So digging in now, Gavin Lux. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strike.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in his at-bat.
Throw won't get him. And the count will be full.
Come on, Gavin.
And the payoff pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's going to get down out there. He'll come home with it. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. The next batter, Jamer Candelario, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Damn. Quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Slider whiffed on for strike 3.
Told him to fucking steal.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Short, hit hard. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Duke Snider. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
1-1.
I got a hit, right? Yeah.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good break to that thing. It's 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Too high. Ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now a tough out in the person of the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. First delivery to him on the way. Now the fastball was swung on and missed.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Behind 0-2 now. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. The first will get him easily, and the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And here comes Junior. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. sheared down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball.
If that would have gotten past the pitch,
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out and one away.
Okay, Lorenzo. Damn.
Did you know the
Kane is 0 for 1 thus far.
creating videos? That's right.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Welcome to another
In there, 0-1.
video. And this one I'm going to be going over my launch day survival guide.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this will get on by Ramirez for a base hit.
Video and subscribing. I post a ton of content. A lot of it's focused around getting better at the game as well.
Plate now, Miguel Rojas. So watch a slider that stays inside for ball
How does the
1.
market act day one? What should I do with my stuff?
That evens it up, 1-1. Rojas is unlike many of today's hitters in a sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit. But he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
In the game, I completed that within the first 3 weeks of the game last year.
First pitch to him.
Also be referencing a lot of
Is
stuff
at the
on
plate and
MLB
he
The
sets
Show
his swing for
but this
ball 1.
advice is obviously for MLB
Now
The Show
the 1-0.
21.
Kane
Be
runs.
referencing stuff to go look
High,
back
the
at
throw.
past orders or to show what I mean by
And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over.
Obviously for MLB The Show 21. Alright, so let's start to take a look at what type of cards
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Bart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch.
We're going to be called what our live series cards. These are the actual 40-man rosters from real life baseball, and they have cards in game. They can be diamond, gold, silver, bronze, and as low as common.
Offered a low one there, but came up empty.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Here's another 0-2.
Absurd. We don't know the rewards yet as of the time.
A ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly cold right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the break and stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And if you're interested, I'll be posting a separate video diving into exactly how this live series collection works.
So striding forward now, Kyle Lewis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Actual market advice now. So the number one question
Base hit into right center.
Should I buy packs or should I not buy packs? MLB The Show is very unique in that you can buy the currency, which is stubs, which is similar to coins in the Ultimate Team. You can buy that directly with money. So when you put money into the game, typically at regular prices, when you put $100 into the game,
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 1 and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Now with the plate for David Fletcher. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Lewis is off the first with 2 away. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next will be the pitchers. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
And I should have mentioned this earlier, but when I talk about launch night, we're talking about early release launch night, which is April 16th. A lot of this stuff will probably still apply on April 20th, the standard release date.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Victor Reyes. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third.
You can get the most value out of selling these cards on launch night. So golds, silvers, bronzes, make sure.
Smith is going to have his work cut out for him here. Two runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. At the plate, Tommy Edman, 1-0 to count. And it's fouled away.
Upgraded or downgraded during the year based on their performance in real life, and they can change.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Whit Merrifield is a great example. He's been absolutely tearing it up.
Way inside the deck and a pretty easy take there. Gavin Lux is on deck. Line drive, fair ball down the line. The run comes across the score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out. Standing in now, Gavin Lux. Here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. He's running. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And he swings here and sends one in the air, deep down the right field line. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
This will really help you with the live series collection as well, because you get stuff
Stepping in now, Buster Posey. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
For a lot of different teams, that's a really easy way to get XP.
0-2, the count to Posey.
Exception to this if it is the first.
Ready for another shot now. Jeimer Candelario. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's hilarious.
This is line to left. And a single is done. Has to just get this one thrown back in. Now, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's under his glove. Oh, he picked his head up, and it's into right field. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Is he quitting?
Sean Doolittle takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Fouled off. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Runners going. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Runners breaking for the plate. Oh, he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. Thought better of it, but now he's tagged out trying to get back to third. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled away. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop. Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Gio Urshela move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
So, in his
Guide into straightaway right. Griffey waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Edwin Encarnacion now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Curveballs.
2 out, nobody on.
Change up.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game. And then Vida Blue is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in once again, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on the ball out of the zone for strike 2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Here comes the first pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Victor Reyes. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Hit down the third baseline. 0-1, here it comes. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Jeez. No, I didn't go.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Ramirez ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down. Digging in, Duke Snyder. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the box now, Henry Ramirez as he lines it out to center. Reyes is there, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Bart. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Lewis. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch swung out and missed the throw.
Do you know how crazy my older sister is?
No.
The tag, and he got it as he couldn't get back to second.
For a little ducky. She got a ducky. Her boyfriend surprised her with a ducky.
Stepping up now.
That's a baby.
He'll start us off in the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
And then she let the duck like roll around on her lap and stuff. She's like, oh, no.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And it's fouled away.
We were talking about my aunt.
Oh, yeah.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
We were talking mash.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a 2 to 3 put-out for out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gavin Lux. He's working on 1 for 2 games so far.
What?
You want to know what would be the sexiest thing ever that you did for me? And she's like, what?
First delivery to him on the way.
He came walking down the aisle in a full.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
don't. What?
Why?
I don't know. And my older sister, she's like, I told her, I was like, if my aunt comes, I already told my
Fouled
mom
away.
she can either sit in the very, very, very back row if possible, or she can watch outside through a window.
Damn.
Because I do not care. I do not want her in or a part of my wedding.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Or if we have it in a thing of flowers and stuff, she can be like on the other side, on the far other side of the field,
Oh my
watching through
God.
binoculars.
Popped him up.
Why are you like this?
Because I do not like my aunt.
Lewis has a beat on it as he takes charge for the second out. But now in the box, Buster Posey. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
She's doing too much.
First offering on its way. Takes this the other way.
Why do you feel bad for Anna?
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
The next day,
Around second now and headed for third. Posey takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He comes across to score. They extend the lead to 5-0.
She's on my already set up appointments to have Anna go dress shopping. The next day.
To the plate now, Jeimer Candelario. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The pitch. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Back out of the left fielder. And it's out of here. Back to back. 2-out home runs.
Bitch, who the fuck you think you are? You ain't my mom.
She likes Little Mermaid, for crying out loud.
Ken Griffey Jr. swinging a ball line hard towards short. And a base hit there as Junior's aboard.
And if she comes, she can sit in the very back
now, Lorenzo King. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. Crush that ball. Now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty B, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches. Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And this will kick off the base of the wall.
The
runner from first crosses the plate. It's 7-0. And the second run will score as well.
I'm gonna do my dream.
Okay.
So now to the plate, Miguel Rojas. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. Rojas isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He will score as they extend their lead even further.
You're just so excited.
And now,
I know.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in the outfielder, Kyle Lewis. Cody Hoyer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat.
Now,
The 1-0 home. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Called strike 2.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Kyle Lewis becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Matt Chapman is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Riding in once again, David Fletcher. The first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
A bouncer up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Stepping in now, Adam Dunn. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kane on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next it'll be the outfielder, Victor Reyes. First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning.
Now he's back to
Swinging strike here, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now here's the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Ramirez stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Tommy Edman. He went down on strikes last time up. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Digging in, Gavin Lux. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He pulls this one into right. Lewis.
Oh, wow. What is that speed break?
Puts this away to retire.
Where's that speed burst at? What?
Julio Rodriguez will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard.
your attention, please. Now coming to the pitch, Julio Rodriguez.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. fouled off.
Oh, wow.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they
Why is it
missed,
moving
I think
so
we'll see more of a
much?
challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now back, the first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Pitch on the way. Fouled
Right in the
away.
wheelhouse, bud.
Here comes the 0-1.
Right
Behind
in the
0-2
wheelhouse.
now. Here's the pitch.
How are you making contact?
One out, nobody on. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. Stepping up to the plate, Duke Snider. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 2 out, nobody on. Runs up and gets this one down. But this will get foul for strike 2. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Junior, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. At the plate, Hanley Ramirez. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over. A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game.
Hey, Kermit, you want to get...
So you're telling me Durant can have this, and LeBron can have this? But when Kobe wanted Chris Paul, y'all said no? Y'all really said no?
Fans are final line score.
Oh. This is a center field. Todd helped to lead it off.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Corner time. Damn, hot as fuck. Oh, this team's not great. Okay. That's a good picture, though.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between Huntsville and Baton Rouge. So coming to the plate, Todd Helton. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just on the outside that time.
Open assistant. Either pitching, but action.
Off for a ball. That evens it up 1-1. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. Heading out towards shallow right. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Rojas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And this will be put away easily for the area. Standing in, Gavin Lux. First pitch on its way. Try to check it in its own way. Bases are empty here with out in front as this is pulled foul out of the seats. Here's the pitch. And he fights him off over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Lays off 2-2 now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
He has no.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch.
He has no energy.
Count still full, 3-2.
And I pop him up.
Altuve is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Oh, I did not see that.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jose Altuve is at the plate as he looks at ball one. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Right down the middle. I guess it was low.
I don't know if there was any intent behind that pitch, but it certainly opens up the outer half of the plate with this next one.
And he struck him out. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And that's swung on and missed for strike one.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Made him look silly with that one.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning.
Posey. Oh, scared of me forever.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher, Buster Posey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Corey Kluber is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. 0-2, the count to Posey.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. The 1-2.
Got it.
And that's swung on and missed, and Posey goes down for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, it'll be Jamer Candelario. Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he misses again, 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. And the 2-1. Back up the middle. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes Junior. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Now the 1-1 pitch. And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Manuel Margot. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one to make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Pitch on the way. Eddie Murray stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Here it comes. Now he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. And this will be fouled away. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings. 6. Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Sent out to straightaway center field. Margot's under it. 1 away.
I was in a slot.
Now batting, Victor Reyes, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Brantley is under it. 2 down. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Lucas Giolito. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Bottom of the 3rd down, and next to hit is the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. First pitch of the at-bat. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the second out. Striding in, Corey Kluber. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Todd Helton flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Lifted the other way to left center. Margot on his horse. Running hard, he's digging for second. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay throw, and he's safe. Into the box, Miguel Rojas. And this pitch is low, but Pudge is able to hang with it there.
You better smile.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one got a piece of him. At the plate, Gavin Lux. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to...
And this one gets away. A play at the plate. The tag, and he is out.
Baby, you better smile.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed.
I like you. I know you do.
It's 2-2.
They'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get to count your favor and swing a pitch that bad. Not good.
And he tried to hold up that
time.
We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. Digging in to try it again.
Yes, it
Buster
is.
Posey comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this one's in the dirt. But just to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 0-1.
What pink?
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch.
Oh, yeah.
Rojas at second. Lux first. 1 gone. On there.
Ooh.
Curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the third, in fact. Candelario hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contacts, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, or could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock. That's what he's been able to do.
I don't know.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Orange.
And Griffey swings right through this one.
Yes.
So 0-2 now down here.
Hey, that's the kind of of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. First delivery to him on the way. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete.
Oh, and a good tight slider there. He's in command, nothing in 2.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you too.
And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
A ball and a strike now. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Rodriguez. And the throw is there to record the first down. Into the box, Victor Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way.
Common prices are probably going to be a little inflated because of people putting money into the game that are trying to complete collections day 1.
Bases are empty, 1 man.
Overpay for these lower tier commons that they just need to fill out the team. So if you were really
high in the air out to center field. Margot's over it.
Within like the first 3 or 4 hours of the game.
2 gone.
Otherwise, I would just hold on to them. It's a really good long-term play. You're not going to lose a ton of stubs by not selling them.
So here now is the pitchers. Lucas Giolito, who got on top of one, was a ground out victim last time.
Stubs during launch day and launch week in terms of diamonds. In order to understand this, we need to determine which diamonds are considered high diamonds, which diamonds are
maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now.
Dynasty, a high diamond is considered to be a card that is 90 overall or higher. So Aaron Judge, DJ LeMahieu, and
First delivery to him on the way.
High diamonds. Remember, this is MLB The Show 20. These ratings will be different when MLB The Show 21 comes out, but I'm just using these cards for reference. A lower tier diamond would be a card between the overall of 85 and 89. So for Aroldis Chapman, Giancarlo Stanton, and
the 1-0
would be considered low diamonds. This distinction is important because high diamonds have a much lower pull rate and therefore have a much lower supply in the long run. And this creates a really interesting dynamic as the game starts to progress through its first month or two, and that really changes the prices of both of these types of cards differently. So because lower diamonds are easier to be pulled, their price usually drops after launch week, and because it's more difficult to pull high diamonds and people acquire more stubs as the game lasts longer and longer, more people are
now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job that swing.
Got him swinging.
High diamonds. Again, the reason
now for the bottom of the fifth. And next it'll be the outfielder, Manuel Margot.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Even 1-1 count to Margot.
Keep your low diamonds that you pull early on. We'll go into more detail on this in the long-term summary.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
And dug deep into my MLB The Show 20 transactions.
The 1-2.
Part about the MLB The Show Diamond Dynasty marketplace.
There's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Entire year, so as you can see, this transaction grew
over strikeout victim in his first try.
3 days after the release, and I packed Acuna Jr. and sold for $52,000.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Acuna Jr. was an 89 overall, and that makes him a low diamond. So based on our practice, we
Fouled
want
off.
to sell our low diamonds. So
One out, nobody on.
Acuna Jr. 52,000 stubs. I was able to use those stubs for other
Swing and a
things.
liner.
Eventually, 3 weeks later, on April
Dive,
2nd,
but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
8,000 stubs. So by selling early, we made a profit of around 13,000 stubs after tax. We also gave
Here's Michael Brantley.
by having that extra
That's a swing. He left a fly ball to right center. King is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So a runner at first with 2 away. And that means Pudge Rodriguez will dig into bat at the plate. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right there. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and now you got a huge play.
Count is 1-2 now. Runners on the move for second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Griffey waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
So again, in summary, these cards that we get on launch night, we are going to sell our gold, silvers, bronzes.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Todd Helton will start things out here against Corey
Should be
Kluber.
keeping their high diamonds. Of course, this is assuming that your goal is to complete the live series collection in the long run, which I think it should be everyone's goal, in my honest opinion. And again, at the end, we'll be going over an overarching approach for everybody, what your goals should
Ready
be.
to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Now, you may be wondering if our plan is to sell all of our low diamonds, gold, silvers, and bronzes, and high diamonds are in short supply, then how are we going to make a team? We'll be getting to that in the next tip. But there are a ton of ways to play and make stubs and grind stuff offline and online without actually using your team. So showdown moments and conquests are all going to be great ways for you to
Here's a little chopper up the middle.
Oh, it's 3.
a good team. Showdown and
Ryan
moments
on
you
into
need
center
to
field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
consistently. You can also play better play out online against other players.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas. Pitch out, nothing doing.
So if you're playing
Nobody out, runner on
for the
first.
first week or so, or at least the first couple days, really.
And here's a ball hit in the air.
On your team would be conquest.
But this will wind up being a foul
So
ball.
sure you will be able to still grind stuff.
1-1.
If you sell most of your inventory on launch day. If you are no money spent and you sell most of your inventory, my approach would be to start grinding team affinities. And last year this was done from Showdown. If you draft a team, that's a great way to go about it. You should also provide a couple of good cards. So no money spent
Curveball,
players
got
should
him
just
swinging for the
make
first
as many
out.
steps as possible by selling all the cards that I mentioned. And then
At the
grinding
plate, Gavin Lux.
if you are money spent,
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley's after it. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that brings up Buster Posey. Posey's outside quite a bit off the plate that time.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Juiciest tip of this video. I think it's juicy because I haven't seen anybody else talk about this at all.
Here's the
Best
2-0.
tips I can give.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Brantley is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score.
This year, these 7 cards were the pre-order diamonds. Mickey Mantle, David Ortiz, Gary Sheffield, Mariano Rivera, and the trio from the Braves.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner.
The third baseman.
First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. At the plate now, Corey Cooper, as he'll swing and miss with a first pitch slider at strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Runners on for second. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. Runner at second, one away, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Ready with the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Gotta believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you
Because they're typically really good cards. Between 86 and 89 overall, they're going to be good on your team for several weeks, and they typically hold their value.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
These cards typically hold a ton of value for a very long time, and they're great to add to your squad because they're basically long-term investments, and you can have them for
It's a missed drag bunt attempt for a strike.
all the way back to my very first 3 transactions of MLB The Show 20, and you can see I did exactly this. I bought pre-order Diamond Tom Glavine for $9,100, pre-order Diamond Greg Maddux for $9,700, and pre-order Diamond Charles for $9,900. You will find these
Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
If you buy them an hour afterward, they will be higher priced. So if you're having server issues or if the servers are bad in general, you just can't get on right at launch. These are still good buys, but you aren't going to be able to get them for as low prices as if you immediately go to the marketplace and spend every step you
And
have.
right into the shift. Fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
I understand if you want to use your stubs elsewhere, but this is just my approach, and I really think investing in these pre-order diamonds right away is a really good investment.
2-0 now.
They also help
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but has done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Pulled toward right center field. Margot's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Ended up selling Schultz and Glavine back to the marketplace for $11,000.
Ready for another chance? Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
2 diamond pitchers in my starting
check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on.
In fact, I made maybe 500 stubs of profit between the 2 cards combined. Not to mention the pre-order diamonds should be way better cards this year because they are legendary players like Ken Griffey Jr. who are historically very good in the game. So can't stress enough.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
You're just looking for a way to
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
This is the way to go. You can use them for 2, 3, 4 weeks and not lose any stubs long term. So that was my huge tip again that I didn't see anybody else talking about was the pre-order diamonds. That's going to be my number 1.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
We're going to go over the overarching summary. If you've watched nothing else in the video, this last minute is going to tell you exactly
hit on the ground out to short.
what you should be doing on launch time and launch week.
Throwing the dirt to the good scoop.
You can either sell them, which is my recommendation, or you can keep them if it's a position.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He just sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitchers out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written the K next to his name in this one. Mookie Betts stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Keep your high diamond line series cards no matter what. These appreciate in price.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scoops up. Throw gets him.
If you
2
sell
down.
them on launch, you will be taking a loss in the long run. Anyone
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike.
And me personally, as soon as I get the game, I will be taking my
swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Right away, there are going to be very good cards that are locked into their value.
And another foul ball.
And that will give me direction on where to go.
Now another 1-2.
Once you have gone through these steps, you can either find team affinity.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up.
Putting money into the game, you're going to want to use your stuff to buy as many.
Now this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall.
I will be making a video on that topic as well, so stay tuned for that. That's about all I have to say. I very much
into the box now, Eddie Murray. Let's take a look at the slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Here it comes on 1-1. He's running. It's outside the throw. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there in the inning. Settling in now, Victor Reyes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late.
Likes, views, all that stuff, the comments. So, of course, if you want to see another video tomorrow, we might do a realistic rebuild. We might do a normal rebuild. We might do some crazy challenge. But if you want to see a video tomorrow, hit that like button. Let's
get this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Jose Barrios is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. That's wide, 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
He lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
But obviously with the Blue Jays, there's a lot of young players, a lot of youth that needs to be developed. My bad. But when you look at the team, you've got Ryu. I think he's a good player to kind of build that starting rotation around. But you got Roark, who, Chadwood was a
Yadier Molina come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone's been.
The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. Stepping in, Todd Helton. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's here to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 to him now.
Fuck.
To second. Did he get his double play? Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired.
There's so much
offense. It's on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of the inning now. Here comes the first baseman, Eddie Murray. Down and away, 1 ball and no strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Down low, thickens here, 3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
High in the air out to center field. Junior's in pursuit. He makes the catch as the runner will tag from first. The tag, and he is out at second base. It's a double play. Into the box now, Pudge Rodriguez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. There's a looping fly ball out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Switch.
He'll get it into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double. So now to the plate, Justin Turner. Hit in the air to center field. On the run is Griffey. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded.
What do we do here? Because like Richick, realistically, I don't think Richick's leaving $10 million. I don't know who's going to take that contract.
All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up is the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. Line toward right center. On a base hit, so a great start to the ninth as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Eric Sanchez does so good.
And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run.
And then I just want to see how he develops. I may end up not even using
Stepping in now, Gavin Lux. As he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball one. He has the possible go-ahead run only 90 feet away at third base.
I'm not going to trade him. That is one thing. I'm not just signing these guys to trade.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across the score. Buster Posey, 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Hit in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. The next batter, Jamer Candelario. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out.
So I want to find a starter to kind of work off of Ryu, right? We have Robbie Ray. He's never good at franchise. Tanner Roark, hit or miss. Chatwood, hit or miss. Yes, Manoa. Yes, Pearson.
Pedro Severino will pitch in here, and he's the potential tying run.
Franchise, so looking at
In there, strike one.
we just don't have MLB ready players. So maybe going out
Fouled
and
away.
signing a starter is a possibility. Looking at our options, they're not great. So
And he fouls this one off.
Go out and sign a starter.
The 0-2 once more. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
So realistically,
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And that's going to get your tying run in scoring position, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get there, and he's in at third now as the tying run after the one-out triple. There's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. There's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Into score easily is the runner from third, and they have tied it in the bottom of the ninth. Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's got a chance to end this one and send his fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the game. Runner going a second time. A pitch out of the throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
The rest were like deep potential 60 overall players just to kind of build up some of the bullpen and also
to the starting rotation of the minors.
Brad again takes the mound. He'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. So stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. He's the Bush in 3 at-bats to this point.
It's not great. It's not terrible. Like, it's nothing special.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. In now is Lorenzo Pena. This is grounded foul off to the left. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Oh, and look at this. High in the air, it's deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. At the plate, Victor Reyes says he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike one. No hits to this point. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row.
That's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
It would be someone that, like, I'm looking at it and I go, man, that would really help out our team. I could pick up one of these back end of the rotation guys. Maybe someone who's kind of on the fringe of making it. When I look at the Cardinals, they definitely have some pitchers that would be
come on the pinch hit now with a runner at first and
nobody
nobody out.
Be kind of a difficult trade to swing. Stay Leon, Anthony Return, which is definitely kind of like off the table.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Betts has a read on it. One down.
Possibility. And then looking at the Rockies, they definitely have some like
riding into the box. Todd Helton. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 3-0.
If I'm looking at it, I'm probably thinking someone like Kyle Freeland, and you're probably thinking you
popped him up. Altuve has a play. And that's in there, base hit. Throw into second, and there's out number 2. Ready once again, Miguel Rojas. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Smoked on the ground, left side. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
They do need pitching. You can run out.
Standing in now, Gavin Lux. Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw on the first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode.
This is what our pitching rotation looks like.
Ryan Stanek takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Manuel Margot is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Standing in, Eddie Murray. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And there's at number 2. So striding in, Michael Brantley. He was a double play victim last time around. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Now the pitch.
And then we can go out and maybe get a first baseman. What I'm really thinking is Vlad to third, and then
he stays alive, still 2-2.
First, and then we can just call up one of those players that we have. Also,
this is on the ground over the first, reined in, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you've got 2 evenly ranked squads going at it, you expect a good ball game, and that's just what we got. Time now for these guys to reap the rewards of yet another diamond.
Sprinter, Teoscar Hernandez, and Gurriel, dude. Like, if one of them starts to fall off, we can move them to like a DH spot, or you know, if something bad happens, we can just let them walk in free agency. So at the deadline, and again, pitching is kind of a big issue. We're getting out of the wild card, and I want to make that final push to the wild card. I'm going to acquire Edgar Santana of the Pirates. They're in last in the Central. I'm I'm going to give him Jonathan Davis, Jake Fisherman, who's actually like a decent reliever, 65 overall, 25 years old, B potential. Not bad. And then Hector Perez. This is just a trade where Pirates are looking
Jordan
for
Alvarez.
maybe MLB ready / on the verge of being MLB ready prospects. And yeah, this is what I'm going to give them. I mean, I could give them Steven Matz if I really wanted to, which honestly not really against, which there we go. I'll even make it a little bit better. I'll sweeten the deal a little bit. I'll give them an MLB ready pitcher, an MLB ready outfielder, and then an almost MLB ready reliever for Edgar Santana. Honestly, I might be overpaying, but I need the bullpen help. All right, Otto Lopez for Scott Alexander, just straight up. He's in the minors. He's on the trade block. This is a fair deal. I'm giving him a prospect for a reliever who's not even being used. All right, so I shored up the bullpen a little bit. Starters are still kind of iffy. I'm planning on spending in the offseason. And then we had an open spot, so I went out and signed Dwight Smith Jr. to a one-year deal. We needed a backup outfielder, so I went out and just picked him up rather than bringing somebody up. So, yeah, there we go. Those are the moves. Basically, I just looked to see who was on the trade block. There are plenty of really good players, but I don't want to change the team up too much offensively. And looking at the other pitching options, I'm not really that interested in. Maybe Braden Shipley, but I'm going to hold off for now. Like I said, I want to spend in the offseason. See you guys then. Alrighty, 94-68. We made it as a wild card team taking on the Angels. So, okay, not bad. Our final push to make the postseason worked. I would assume that's what made it happen. You can see the team ERAs through the roof. Team average, though, is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with what I'm seeing offensively. It's just, like I said, pitching is the big problem. Okay, so we had the number 1 spot in the wild card. Like to see that. And the Brewers won the Central 79-83 with 83 losses. Not 79-83, but 79-83. Huh? That's wild. That's wild. League leaders, Bo Bichette led the league in batting average, and then you have Ryu, who had quite the season pitching. 79-83. That's unbelievable. That's just absolutely wild. What is that? What is that? As I have something stuck in my eye. But okay, 58 home runs for Jordan, 51 for Freddie Freeman. Let's take a look at the awards. We have the Silver Slugger. Jordan won MVP. Tatis on the other side. We got Trevor Bauer and Garrett Cole. And Bichette, Taylor, Soria, and Osuna. Don T. Williams with the Orioles now instead of the Mariners. And then Jared Duran with the Pirates instead of the Red Sox. Okay. Let's see how the team did as a whole. Ross Stripling, not too bad. Obviously not as good as last year, but he did pitch a little bit more. Rookie was solid. Scott Alexander, talk about a decent pickup at the deadline. Edgar Santana was solid. Jordan Romano was okay. And then David Phelps along with Kirby Yates. And then our starting pitching, Ryu. Perfect. Love to see that. Roark was not bad. I might hold on to him for another season depending on how much he wants. Maybe he has a 5 in the rotation. Robbie Ray, I just don't have faith in him, realistically. Kyle Freeland, not great. And Tyler Chatwood, not great either. We do have Thornton down here, who I'll probably give another shot to, along with Manoah, maybe. Pearson, maybe. They're one of those that I could let them use one more year in the minors. Like, they have decent stats, but they're not great stats, if you know what I'm saying. So we'll see. I could just say let's just rock with it and go from there, but I'm just not sure yet. Rowdy Tellez is letting me down so much. He might be a guy who gets stuck on the bench because he's just not producing, and we could use some of those younger guys who are coming up. Bo Bichette, outstanding season. Love to see it. Semien, I'm not a huge fan on him. I think he was a little bit overrated based on his MVP season where he got, some votes, but I don't know, I'm not sold on it. George Springer wasn't fantastic either. Hate to see it. Teoscar was solid. Vlad Jr. was great. Actually, these both were great seasons. Lourdes Riel was a little subpar. Richard was decent. Hurt was, Kevin Biggio was good. I think we gotta get Alton Buxton in the mix. I don't know how, but he's getting in the mix somehow. Eric Sanchez isn't too far out. Austin Martin, probably another year. Probably one more
more season, and then I'll give him a shot. But I'm liking what I'm seeing from some of these prospects. Even this guy that we got from the Rockies looks decent, so who knows? Who knows? But yeah, all the Bucks say. Hold on, I got it. I'll show you guys.
Hey, yo. What's wrong? Why?
It's in my project, so don't think I posted it.
Okay.
But yeah, it's sending.
What'd you do?
Nothing.
What'd you do?
I just do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. But I kind of want to see your face when you everything. So. But it